According to the National Alliance to End Homelessness, nearly 1 million people experienced homelessness for the first time in 2023. That's the highest number ever recorded. Many big cities are seeing these increases, but locally it's become a hot button issue in parts of the Ohio Valley. In Steubenville, many different entities are asking what's going on and what needs to be fixed. In early August, a handful of Steubenville City Council members expressed concerns about what they called a growing homeless population in the downtown area. 2 weeks later, Council hosted a Pride Committee meeting with a handful of organizations that work with the homeless, looking for answers to the issue.
Why are these people coming to Steubenville? You know, that's one thing. And so, if I may ask you to start to track that and report back to us as to the why. So when you get a guy from Youngstown, Columbiana County, whatever, why did you come to Steubenville?
And I'm not saying that people aren't welcome to come in, but when you're dropping people off and you have access points that are drawing people into Steubenville that are now taking resources from the people that we have in our own town.
Council members David Albaugh and Joel Walker said they spent time walking through downtown on numerous occasions.
And it didn't take us long. I mean, in I think 45, 50 minutes, we found, I think, 7 or 8 different encampments. And some of them are very elaborate. I mean, in abandoned buildings, behind buildings, on abandoned front porches.
Jason Elliott is the minister at First Westminster Presbyterian Church on North 4th Street. He has spent time talking to people on the streets, and many have told them they aren't even from Steubenville.
And we just, noticed that there's a major just uptick in numbers of people that are coming from not only a regional focus outside of Jefferson County, but I've been asked to buy bus tickets for people back to Minnesota or Michigan or New York.
Sean Whittakin came to Steubenville from Marietta last December. Originally, the plan was for he and his wife to stay with his sister, but Sean found himself as the victim of a scam.
We were getting ready to leave to go back home when because we get taken on a rent scam, and my sister and wife did not get along well enough to live together, so we was going to go back home. But then we heard about Urban Mission and how they would get us a home, get us to be able to stay here. And it was perfect for me. I just stayed near my sister, and my wife would have her, be able to separate from her. But they only helped halfway. I mean, they didn't do anything special that any other state, county would have done. But they, pointed us to the direction to this place and that place, and it got us halfway there. I mean, we're almost there. We can't leave because it's at that point we just need to come up with the rest of the other part of the money.
While the homeless population has recently gained the attention of City Council and others around the area, homeless organizations say this isn't new at all.
I don't know if we've actually seen an increase. I think it's been pretty steady over the last 8 to 12 months. But I think it's caught the attention of a few people, and it's being more noticeable now.
I think it's good for us to know that others are caring about this now and want to be a part of the solution, and so it is helpful to be able to hear this. But for us, it's not new.
Through numerous interviews with many sectors of city government and the outreach community, I've been told this has put a stress on the court system, local shelters, and even the school system. But it's also impacted those who are worried about where they'll be sleeping next and what might happen to them.
But it's been a battle. It's hard enough being homeless and, just trying to do stuff and try to help and trying to better the community, myself, and then have people wanting to, fight against you. I don't know what drives them to do that.
So what are some of the issues leading to the homeless population increase in Steubenville, and what is being done to help the most vulnerable? I'll take a closer look at the strains some systems are seeing and find out what gaps need to be filled to get closer to a solution. You can see the reports throughout the week right here on News 9 Live at 5. Hi, I'm Jamie Baker. Thanks for watching. Here's another video for you to watch, and please be sure to subscribe to our channel.